Hi, everyone. So, hopefully, yes, I can see myself now, so I know you can see me. Buenas tardes. Me llamo Doctora Lulu. Yes, my name is Dr. Lulu. Hi, welcome to the Parents of Queer Kids show. Yes, my brand new YouTube show where I speak to parents of queer kids and we talk about all the things. So today we're going to talk about how to respond when your child tells you those words that many parents do not ever want to hear. Mom, I'm transgender. These are my new pronouns, and this is my new name. Or, Dad, I'm transgender. This is my new name, and these are my new pronouns. Oh my goodness. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Dr. Lulu. I am a life coach. I work specifically with parents of LGBTQ plus kids who are trying to navigate the muddy waters of my child is queer. What does that even mean? My child is LGBTQ. What does that mean? What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to us? What's going to happen to them? I am a pediatrician. I am semi retired. I still see patients rarely. I really, truly just pick what I do these days in the true sense of being a pediatrician. Mostly I just speak and I write and I educate about parenting LGBTQ plus kids. So naturally, as a mom of a transgender child, I have to begin with, you guessed it, my story. So it was Christmas 2 years ago. I was minding my business and I got the phone call, Mom, I'm trans. And literally, I was like, trans what? Trans what? What do you mean? I'm transgender. I'm a girl. It wasn't funny. It was not funny. I took off and I ran. I took off and I ran. I ran as far away as I could get from my house. I ran all the way to the nearby mall and I cried and cried. And I called my friend Loeka and he came and held me and I cried some more. It was not it was not good. I did not say the right things to say the very least. Now, to put it in perspective, my child was born assigned male at birth, and as the child grew, I sensed that the child was gay. Some parents just know, and that's another day's conversation. I sensed that the child was gay. I told my mother, and I struggled with it. I did not want the child to be gay. I was like, God, please don't make him gay. Please don't make him gay. And my joke is, God was like, should I tell her? And the other angels were like, nah, not yet. God was like, Dudette, you think being gay is the worst thing that your child can be? Honey, I got news for you. And so, as it turns out, when the child was 12, I think, or 16, 12, I asked, so, son, are you gay? And the answer that I got was, Mom, I'm not sure. But the answer that I heard was no. See the difference there? See the dissonance there? I was like, okay, he said no, phew. But I knew in my heart that that's not what he said. That's what I chose to hear. And then at 16, she came out and she was part of the founding members of the Gender Sexuality Alliance or GSA at their high school, which is just down the street. And as she grew up, she went to college and apparently changed her pronouns while she was in college to they, them. And so at the graduation, the gentleman who was making the announcements kept saying they this and they that while he was making the announcement for the award for best graduating student in the College of Arts. And yeah, we did that. And I said, son, how many people are getting the award? I thought it was just you. Who are all these people this man is talking about? True story. And my middle child said, Mom, I think it's because we're going to call her X, is non binary. And I was like, is non-binary. What's that? I thought you were just gay. What is non-binary? What do you mean? And I pushed back. I was like, I'm not having it. I don't want to hear about it. The truth is, over the years, in her own words, we were not just homophobic, we were severely transphobic. The house was very transphobic. And the truth is, I used to say, well, why he got to be so gay when I saw gay men? Why he got to be so feminine? I mean, what's up with that? And this is coming from a cisgendered queer woman. I was married to a woman at that time, most of that time. Yeah, I was, to say the least, I was not affirming. So I'm here to tell you that story because I want you to know that it can happen to you. One, two, if it happens to you, you could also act the way I did. And three, that could be very dangerous. And four, you don't have to act that way. And five, you can do better because I've made all the mistakes. They say they say smart people learn from their mistakes, but smarter people learn from other people's mistakes. I've made all the mistakes so you don't have to make any. So your child tells you, Mom, Dad, I'm trans, I'm non binary, I am, whatever. My kid has gone from he, him pronouns to they, them pronouns to she, her pronouns. And today we're at she, they pronouns. If you'd like to watch my masterclass on pronouns, just type in the comment section and I promise you I'll talk to you about how to get the class. I just taught the class this past week and it's available on my channel, but it's unlisted because to watch it now, you got to pay a little money. But this is free, right? So your child tells you that. Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now that if I could do it, you could do it too. Straight up, okay? That's the truth. If I could do it, you could do it too. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's pretty hard, but it's doable. And so the first thing to do is to take a deep breath. This class is about how to respond when your child tells you that they're trans or non-binary or gender non-conforming is the big umbrella term. Gender diverse or gender variant, which means they're not conforming to what society expects them to how society expects them to behave, to dress, to act, to just be. They're not conforming to that. So they're gender non-conformers. They're not conforming to the classic male, female gender, which is the binary genders, which is why non-binary is an umbrella term for all the people who do not conform to the binary. The two-spiriters, the gender queer, the gender fluid, like God, right? God is gender fluid. God's pronouns, as far as I'm concerned, is they, them. At the very least, if maybe just no pronouns, just say God, because people can use their names as pronouns. Again, you need to watch the class. So your child tells you that. I suggest you take a deep breath and fasten your seatbelt and prepare for a ride. So I've taken notes because I'm not going to pretend that I remember. So these are my notes. So the first thing is, how does your child tell you? Some kids will do what my kid did and call you on the phone and tell you. My kid was also 22 when she told me that she was trans. For some kids, they may be younger, much, much, much younger. So my child said my child was 22. So some kids can tell you through. So first of all, some kids may never tell. Some kids may never tell. A lot of people come out as transgender in their old age, and some people will go to their grave with it. Some people know that they're transgender and they never tell. Those are called stealth people. STEALTH, stealth. Okay? But anyway, that's not what the class is about. But some people might never tell. So now this topic, if you're interested in that, let me know. Okay? Some kids will tell you verbally, like my child did, maybe on the telephone or maybe in person. Some kids will send you a text message. A lot of children tell their parents via text. A lot of children tell their parents via text. Some kids will, hold on, some kids will tell you, will draw a picture and send you a picture that they drew. Some kids will send you an email, depending on the age of the child and how they feel comfortable sharing. Some kids will tell other people, like their teachers or their friends or their aunties. If you've watched Best Man, the final chapters, you know what I'm talking about. Some kids can tell you that way. Some kids can tell other people and never tell you. Some kids can tell you and ask you not to tell other people. Yes, your child can tell you, one parent, and tell you not to tell the other parent or the other siblings or the other extended family members. It is their prerogative. They don't have to tell you. To know why, go to my TED Talk. It's on my page. My brand new TEDx talk is titled Rethinking the Closet. Go check it out. Okay? Just to know why some kids might never tell. Okay? Then, if they tell you, which is amazing, the first thing I want to tell you is congratulations. You have succeeded in doing something many parents don't do, which is create a safe space for your child to feel like themselves and to share. That's amazing. As long as the child was not coerced and forced to tell you or outed by someone else. If the child called you and told you, that is amazing. AHMAYZEEN, honey. Amazing. Congratulations. Your child told you that they're transgender. It's huge. You have done an amazing thing. Okay. I recommend you take a deep breath and then give them a hug. Give them a hug. Bring it in, wrap them around them. Tell them how much you appreciate that they told you. Because as you know, many kids might never tell. Many parents want their kids to tell. So wrap them up, hug them, and hold a little longer because you can. Wrap it up. Tell them. Tell them how much you appreciate them telling you. Now, a lot of parents say, they will say, I love you. Now, you can say that. I didn't do any of these things, I'm telling you. But I've been told that telling them I love you may not land as you want them to land. Some children will say, well, does it mean you didn't love me? Or, and I hear you as a parent. I'm just delivering the message. I've been told that saying I love you actually puts like that love in question. Like, wait. When your child says, Mom, I got into college, do you say I love you? Did you not love them before? Should that not be like the default? Again, I'm the messenger. Okay. Tell them I love you if you wanna. So hug them, thank them. Tell them how much you appreciate them telling you this. This is amazing. Ask them, how can I help? How can I make this journey easier? How can I make this burden, as it were, lighter? How can I be of service to you? Don't tell them, go to your room, go do the dishes, let's go eat. Those are ways your brain are presenting for you to dodge the feelings. You need to sit in those feelings because a lot of times they're not feelings that you were expecting. I know that because I was you. Take your time, take a deep breath. Tell them to give you a moment if you need a moment. And I promise you, it's not going to sink in that day. It's going to take days, maybe weeks, maybe even months. Somebody said it took them up to a year for it to finally sink in. It took me months for it to sink in. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It took me a minute. So, how can I help you is a great thing to do. Your child may say, Mom, I don't need any help right now. I just wanted to tell you. Or, could you please tell dad for me? Or, well, could you just not tell anyone? All those are possible responses. Or, thank you so much, Mom. I appreciate you. I love you too. Right? Or can I just have a hug? I don't know what your child is going to say to you, but it's a very, very, very important moment in their life. Studies have shown that there are two peak periods of suicidal ideation and behavior in queer youth: when they first realize that they are indeed queer, and when they tell their family members because of the fear of rejection and ostracization and maybe even death, as you know, right? So just remember that. Just remember that. Okay. Then ask about pronouns. This is your child telling that they're gender diverse, not just that they're gay or lesbian. This is gender diverse, non binary, transgender, gender queer, questioning, not sure, gender fluid, anything in the gender department. And just so you know, that is totally different from sexuality. Gender is not the same as sexuality. Gender is twofold. There's gender identity, which is who you say you are, your own internal sense of self. I wake up in the morning as a woman. I go to bed in the night as a woman. I am a cisgendered woman. My pronouns have always been and forever will be, for now, she, her, hers. I am a full cisgendered woman. I'm not in any which way not a woman. I love being a woman. I like being a woman. I am a woman. That means my gender identity, the way I see myself as a woman, is in alignment with the gender or the sex that I was assigned at birth. That's a cisgender person. Another day we'll talk about gender. This is just how to respond to your child. Matter of, we can talk about that next Thursday. So just join us. Okay. Then you can ask about a new name. A lot of times they've changed their names. I think my kiddo said, "Yeah, my name now is Peach." Oh, I said her name right. It's fine. I have been given the permission to use that to educate people. So I just don't like saying her name. But she did tell me her new name, and I was like, ironically, that was the name I had picked for her in my head. Crazy, but true. Spelled a little differently. A couple of letters are off, but that was the name. I don't know, I just picked that name because I had already been told that she was non-binary. I had already started being afraid that she might be transgender. And so in my head, I had kind of picked the name. And even after picking the name, I still didn't accept it, which is crazy. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy. So, anyway, ask them, who should you tell? Who can I share with? Because you may be the only person that they've told. You may be the last person that they've told. Do not make it mean anything about you, my darling, if you're the last one to know. At least you know. You could have also never known, right? So don't make it mean anything more than just they're telling you because they trust you and they're okay with telling you now. As long as they were not coerced or outed by someone else. Who should I tell? Who should I share this with? Is a valid question. Who have you told is also a valid question by you, the parent. Who have you told? Who should I not tell? How do you want me to move forward with this? I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you. I'm your mom. I love you. I want to help. How can I make your burden lighter? Okay? Ask who they've told. Okay, then listen to what they have to say. Listen. Don't put up any kind of question. Don't put up any kind of judgment. Just listen. Okay? And then maybe go shopping. We might need a binder. We might need new clothes, affirming clothes. Gender dysphoria is real, y'all. Um, if they allow you, which is the next level up, they might allow you, help them pick a name. One of the parents in the group, one of the groups that I serve, said, I was so excited because they told me to pick a name. They asked me to help them pick a name. Amazing privilege. Amazing privilege. Okay. Um, you have to, um, yeah, I'm just looking at my notes. You have to get support for yourself. And that's where I come in. Let me tell you something. I don't care who you are. No parent, even a queer parent like me, no parent is like, yeah, I'm expecting my child to be trans. That's a lie. So you need support for yourself. And that's where I come in as a parent coach who works with parents of queer kids. I can help you. I have a support group. I have a Facebook community. I have a one-on-one parent coaching program. I got all of that. I have a support group. So I can help you navigate all of that, all the voices, all the feels that I'm sure you're going through right now. The bottom line is, don't feel like you must figure everything out in one night. Rome was not built in a day. Facts. So you don't have to figure out everything in one night. You don't have to know everything yet. But just don't tell yourself you cannot. Don't start by saying, I don't know if I can do this. Don't do that. Okay. Find support for your child. I can help with that. But really, primarily, I want to work with parents now. Your child can get therapy. They can see their own doctor. They can do all of that. I'm here for you, the parent. So get support for your child. Do a lot of research. I'm not telling you all, I'm not like the final whatever. You know your own child. Your child is different from my child. Your child is different from anybody else's child. So do your own research and figure out some things in between. There'll be so many things that you need to figure out for yourself, mama or papa, dearest, grandpa, auntie. There's a sentence here that I have. It's a very short phrase at this point that I have that I think will make a difference when your child tells you that they are gender non-conforming or gender diverse, which means they do not subscribe to the binary genders of male or female, period. They are either gender fluid, gender diverse, non-binary, questioning, two-spirit, lots, oh my God, lots of things out there. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more is, oh wow, tell me more. It shows interest. So it shows curiosity. It shows affirmation. It shows a lot of things. Tell me more. It's so empowering to your child, so empowering for you. That means you're not running like I did. Tell me more. Okay, so that said, I want you to know that you honestly get to choose. If you want to remain in your child's life, you get to choose what happens next. And because this could literally be you, yes, you. You need to know how to respond. You need to know what to do, how to handle yourself, if and when it happens, because it literally could be you. Okay. So on that note, I will ask you a favor. Please share this video. Share with somebody, anyone that's out there that you think might need it. One, two, if you are a parent or you're a parenting organization like a PTA in a state that is affirming, and you're looking for someone to come and speak or to come and teach or to come and coach, let me know. Just comment. Otherwise, go to my website, dr-lulu.com. Send me a message on my form there, or send me an email, coach@dr-lulu.com. That's my email. Is that what I said? My website is dr-lulu.com. My email is coach@dr-lulu.com. Or you can call me, 802-768-1180. Leave me a message. I can help for real. Okay. What else? I'm looking for guests for my show. So if you're a parent and you're able to talk about your experience, let me know. I want you to come and share it on my podcast, on my show here. Okay. Let me see what else. Let me see. So in summary, we talked today about how to respond when your child tells you that they're gender non-conforming or gender diverse. It is a big deal. I'm a mom of a transgender young adult who's Black. People want my kid dead. I have made all the mistakes, and that's why I am proudly able to tell you that you don't have to make any mistakes anymore because I've made all the mistakes for you. Press rewind, watch this video again. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. All things in between said that they shared it on Twitter. Did you see how I said that they did? They, I use they pronouns. When you don't know people's pronouns, you use they, them. Y'all, I'm so excited about my pronouns class. I really, really, truly want to share with everyone. I want people to understand that it is a thing, it's here to stay, it's not going anywhere. You've had pronouns your whole life. Pronouns are just words you use to refer to somebody when they're not there or in third person, which means Dr. Lulu has a flask. Yes, she has a flask. That's her flask. The flask is hers. That's it. That's what pronouns are. So when you make it mean something else, it becomes something else. Thank you so much for sharing. Oh, Teal, hi. Oh my goodness, I recognize you. Yes, from TikTok. Hey, girl. Thank you for sharing. Yes. So, Teal, if you'd like to come on the show, come on the show, please. It's supposed to last 30 minutes. I go live on Thursdays. I'm trying to go live every Thursday at 10, but I had a meeting today and I'm here now. So take me. Okay. Also, yeah, we talked about how your child might share their gender or sexuality with you. They might text, they might draw, they might do PowerPoint, they might email, they might phone call, they might do in person, they might tell somebody else to tell you, they might never tell you. And how to respond multiple ways. Hug them. First of all, take a deep breath. Give them a hug. Tell me more. Thank you. Tell them you love them. Ask them how you can help. Ask them about pronouns and new names. Ask them who they have told, who you can tell, right? Ask them, if how you could support them. You might need to go shopping. You might need to do some research. Above all things, you need to listen to your child. My name is Dr. Lulu, aka the Momatrician. Thank you so much for allowing me to come into your spaces every week to talk about stuff that is really important to me and you, as a matter of fact. I'll be back next Thursday, about 10 a.m. in the morning ish. We're going to talk about something else. I think we're going to talk about gender next Thursday. Why not? In the meantime, between times, tell someone that you love them today. Ask someone how you can help them today. That is the best way to get yourself out of your brain and out of self-pity and all of that. And you might even save a life. All right. Follow me on all social media at Dr. Lulu Talk Radio. I am doing my first ever free parent coaching this Saturday at 3 p.m. Central. We're going to do that every Saturday for 90 minutes. Come with every single parenting question you have, whether it's about LGBT or not. Come at 3 p.m. Central. I will put the link in the comments, but the link is actually everywhere else except here. I don't know how to tell you. I don't have a website or any landing page or anything for this one because I just decided to do it today. But if you send me an email or if you find me on social media, I will share the information with you. But I'll try to put the link here when I'm done. Okay. Let me see what else. I have the pronoun class. If you'd like to watch the pronoun class, just let me know. It's for a tiny little amount. I haven't decided how much yet. I'm thinking like $97 would do. But anyway, just let me know if you'd like to listen, to watch it. And then just follow me across social media. And if you're a parent of a queer child, I have a retreat that's coming up in March for parents of queer kids. It's going to be amazing. You're going to learn how to make decisions, how to be there for yourself first before your kid. Because you come first, believe it or not. Talk about self-love and all the things. It's going to be fun. So let me know if you'd like more information about it. Go to dr-lulu.com/retreat and look it up and talk to me, and I'll see you next week. All right. Peace, love, and as always, so. Thank you.